Hi friends, it's Susan Smith with Stamp Creatively. Stampin' Up! Has a March special where the mini cut and emboss is 20% off, and there is 13 bundles that are 20% off. So don't forget the March special. I'm going to show you a bundle that I like from this catalog. It's not on sale, but this one here, they've kind of gone with a little bit of a theme, and this Quiet Meadow is from the catalog, and it's got very similar elements to it. This one has a butterfly, it also has a tag, so it has a lot of the same similar things. So this is what it looks like in the January-June catalog. It's like one of those super sweets because it has 2 bundles, some embellishments, ribbon, an embossing folder, the doilies, and then it has the memories and more in this designer series paper. I really like this designer series paper because every page has some kind of a wood grain pattern on the back. So it has this pattern and a wood grain. It's kind of hard to see in the picture, but it's fantastic. So this is one of my favorite designer series papers, and I like all of this. So I decided for my thank you notes this month, so if you purchase from me, you'll get a thank you note, and I decided to use this because I really liked the doilies. So you get the doilies, and then I made a card with this. So I'm going to show you the card I made, and then I'm going to make one just a little bit different. Just because I hate to show you the same thing twice. So this card I used with tailor-made tags. I used that stamp set, the designer series paper, the doily, the gingham ribbon. Okay, super simple because I made several of them. So now I'm going to show you an alternative. I'm still going to use that Honeybee home stamp set, but this die set from the mini catalog is called, it's the sports event, but it's got some cute tickets and tags. This little ticket here is perforated, and I sent treat tickets to my grandkids for Valentine's Day. So they got treat tickets. There's got a ticket, but it's got this larger image that I really like. And I'm going to show you how that works. So I have my mini boss. It's like my grandchildren, they think they're the mini boss of the house. They're not, but they just think they are. So I do better if I stack these, kind of stagger them a little bit. So I'm going to stagger these as I run these through. Not sure how I think I'm going to reach over there to that handle, so we're going to switch that up. Goes right through. And there's that cute little ticket. Isn't that cute? It's got those little perforated edges. And so I love those tailor-made tags, and I have a tendency to use those a lot, but I just decided to mix it up. Okay, so we've got our tag. I did use the same designer series paper. Well, the same pack. This one has this pattern, and I used this pattern this time. So I have my white cardstock. My goal is to get this video posted right away, but I got to spend yesterday up at the Apple store because my MacBook decided to get some kind of cootie. I don't know what it is, and I'm going to call it a cootie because they weren't sure what it was. And I was like, gosh, it's got gremlins or something. So I'm going to layer this on my garden green. This piece is cut 4 by 5 1/4, and this one is cut just a smidge bigger, just a smidge. So on this card, I used the bumblebee. This denim actually comes in the suite, so I'm going to use the denim. I'm going to take it over. I'm going to make a bow. Again, I always tie my ribbon on the bolt. It just makes me happy, and then I don't waste any. for those of you that are bow challenged, a knot totally works. We like knots too. So there's my cute little denim bow. I'm in Indiana, and the weather went from 30 to 50 today. I know, that's a big swing. Okay, so let me... So I've put my designer series paper on here. I don't really feel like there's a top or a bottom on this. I think it could go either way. I want the bow on this side, so I'm going to put it on my white right here. And then I have my cute little tag I'm going to add to this. But I'm going to show you what I'm going to do to stamp it. I took the basic gray. And I did this. Angled my little stem of flowers. This has some great words. So glad we're family, miss you, best of luck, such happy news, you're the best, stay wonderful. Violet, this is what I deal with in my studio. See that right there? That right there is that kitty cat who thinks she's missing out. Violet Michelle. She's our pretty calico. I'm going to lift her hiney off here. She's fine. She's not mistreated. She's going on a bench in the sunbeam. She's fine. Okay. So I stamped in the basic gray. I wanted it to just say happy. Because sometimes I feel like we just need a little bit of happy. So I'm taking my Stampin' Right marker. I want that on there. And making sure I only get on the happy. Happy. Now I'm going to take my garden green. And I just went in and hit some of these leaves with the garden green. And because I want to do this one a little bit different than I did the other one, I'm going to use my Wink of Stella and go over that garden green and just kind of blend it a little bit. So now I have sparkly leaves, which, I mean, everything's better when it sparkles. So now I have sparkly leaves. There's a couple here that I missed. And just so you know, you always have a little bit of ink around the top of your marker. You can pull a little bit of color off there if you want to. Sometimes that's nice. There's so many ways to color. Okay, so I've added a little bit of garden green because that's the color that's in my, and see these leaves aren't complete images. So I wanted mine to look not too perfectly done. Okay, so I've used my basic gray. I've taken my Stampin' Right marker and added my words. Now I've got my blends. I have light pumpkin pie and dark petal pink. So I'm going to go over my pretty. I guess I never checked what color was in the designer series paper. This is what it looked like to me. Sometimes I look, sometimes I guess. This one was what it looked like to me. So I just wanted a little bit of shading. I can see up here I missed a leaf. Now the person who gets the card might not notice, but I want that leaf done, so I'm going to do that up there. And then I want to make my flowers sparkle a little bit, so I'm going to add my Wink of Stella to my pretty flowers. And then I felt like the paper was a little bit white, so I took my blend and did a little bit of flicking on it. I don't know what the word is. We're going to call it flicking. You see that? It's so much darker in person. I wish you could just come here and stamp with me, and then that would just be easier on all of us. So I've added my ribbon. So I have ribbon on this card like I did the other one, just a different place because I used a different die cut and I didn't have a hole. I want to add this doily. I love this Hive embossing folder. It's the 3D Hive embossing folder. It comes in that super sweet. Stampin' Up! Says the top goes in because they say the top of their dies are these. And so they have the top going in. I want mine to go out. So I turned my doily over. I'm going to put a little bit of seal there. I'm going to slide this right under. I could have used the gray. I could have used the cinnamon cider. There's 3 colors of doilies that come in there. But I'm okay with my choice. And I'm going to take some dimensionals and stick my ticket on there. My happy ticket. Stick it right under there just like that. And then you could put a butterfly on here. You can put a bee. There's all kinds of cute little embellishments you can put on here. I'm going to add a bee because they have a bee in the stamp set. I thought about stamping one of the bees and die cutting it out. I had a lot of different options, but I chose to do this because I love these little brass bees. They're just such a fun little embellishment. Okay, so that is the card I used as a thank you gift and my alternative to the card I used as a thank you gift. So you have a little bit of both. Love this ticket. How cute is that? All right, friends, have a great day, and I hope we get to stamp again soon. It's Friday and sunny in Indiana, so I hope you get to have a great weekend. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and like the video, and have a great day. Thanks, friends. Bye.